Hey everyone, so this is the 5 top girls in Elvis's life. There's lots more. Elvis did have a few lady friends, but these are the top 5 I wanted to discuss. So I hope you enjoy it and take care. Anita Woods, as you can see here, was born in 1937. She was a TV performer and a recording artist, and Anita is still with us today. Elvis and Anita met in 1957. They dated seriously for several years up into 62. Anita was on many different movie sets with Elvis and waited very patiently for Elvis to return from the army. Waiting for Elvis to return from the army must have been soul destroying for Anita, but she did beautifully. She wrote letters, Elvis wrote letters back to her. They were a beautiful couple. Here's Anita and Elvis together. I think they make an absolutely glorious couple. Anita even gave a contract up in Hollywood for Elvis. That's how much she loved and adored him. Their relationship came to an end after Anita found letters from Priscilla to Elvis after the army, and obviously when Priscilla had met Elvis. So that devastated her and it just ran its course. But Anita states clearly that she still loved Elvis, but she had to move on, but she loved him forever, and they had a beautiful relationship together, as you can see from these pictures. I think it's glorious. Anita obviously was very close to Vernon, very close to Gladys, and it's just a beautiful relationship and we love her. Okay, here we have a very beautiful Priscilla Presley, Priscilla Beaulieu. Now, Priscilla was born 24th of May 1945, and she was born in Brooklyn, New York. Priscilla was an army child, so was used to moving around. And when she moved to Germany because of her father's post, she met Elvis in 1959. So they corresponded for quite a few years, lots of phone calls, a few visits. Eventually, Priscilla moved to Memphis in 1963, where she attended school in Memphis and graduated. So that's lovely. And in 1966, Elvis proposed to Priscilla, which must have been an amazing experience. She got married to Elvis Presley on the 1st of May, 1967 in Las Vegas. And swiftly, very swiftly, along came Lisa Marie. She was born on February 1st, 1968. So Priscilla is the mother of Elvis Presley's child, and should always be respected for this main reason. They separated in 1972 due to Priscilla having an affair with Mike Stone and feeling that the relationship just wasn't working. So eventually they divorced and it was finalised on October 9th, 73. There are pictures of them coming out the court together, Elvis and Priscilla, hand in hand, because the friendship still prevailed. Now, they said that Priscilla and Elvis had a beautiful relationship and it lasted all the way through to Elvis's death. They were obviously firm friends, and for that reason, and being the mother of Elvis's child, respect should be given for that reason, because she is a massive part of Elvis Presley's story. Okay, Anne Margaret Olsen was born on the 28th of April 1941. She's 79 and she's still with us. She was born in Sweden. Both her parents were Swedish, but she moved to America in 1946. She has had no children, but is stepmother to the 3 children of Roger Smith. They were married from 1967 until his death in 2017. She starred in a few things before the big break, Bye Bye Birdie. And this was a big break for her, and it was in 1963. And then in 1964, she starred in Viva with Elvis, Viva Las Vegas. Now, they both fell for each other, and it was a passionate love affair. They shared a passion for motorcycles, a love of family, a desire for privacy, a devotion to God, and late-night talks. She felt comfortable around the Memphis Mafia. She was one of the guys. And that was said by many of the guys themselves. It ended after filming, but Elvis sent flowers to every single opening night in Vegas thereafter. And the first time she didn't have flowers was in August 1977. We love you, Anne Margaret, and we love all the love that you showered upon our main man, Elvis Presley. So thanks for being amazing for him. Okay, so Linda Thompson was born on the 23rd of May 1950 in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, Linda's still with us. She's an American songwriter and lyricist and a former actress and pageant winner. She is one of the best-known cast members of Hee Haw. So yeah, Linda has lots under her belt. Linda met Elvis in 72 and dated until 76. They met at the cinema, and Linda grew to love Elvis and look after Elvis and care for Elvis all through their relationship. Linda craved a normal life, however, and they broke up, but they remained serious friends and close friends and loved each other for the longest of times. In 1981, Thompson married Caitlyn Jenner and had 2 boys. But they separated. But then in 1991, Thompson married Canadian composer and record producer David Foster. They divorced in 2005. Linda has wrote many famous songs and is a wonderful girl and so good for Elvis. And like everyone else, the fans, the Memphis Mafia, Elvis himself, we all love Linda. Thank you so much for taking care of such a precious man, and you did it so very beautifully. And yeah, Linda is a wonderful, wonderful woman. Okay, so now we're moving on to Ginger Alden, and she's the last one in our 5. And Ginger Alden was born on the 13th of November 1956. Now she's 64 years old and is still with us. Ginger was a model and actress and met Elvis when Elvis invited his sister, Ginger's sister, over to Graceland. Elvis took an instant like to Ginger, and Elvis spent the last year of his life, the last 9 months, with Ginger Alden. So Ginger was there with Elvis when he passed. So a very emotional thing for a young girl to experience, to fall for someone and then lose them so quickly. It was said, and Ginger has said this, that Elvis asked her to marry him. They had firm plans for their wedding day, which was never to occur. I want to say a massive thank you to Ginger for her book. I believe it shows a wonderful, happy Elvis in 76 and 77, and it's genuinely a lovely read. From other books that I've read before, I have always found that those last years were sad. But from Ginger's account, that was certainly not the case, and I would totally recommend her book for purely that reason, to see the happiness and that Elvis was eager to change, to become healthy, and to do so much more. Thanks so much for joining me on this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I love these 5 girls, and I try to keep positive and stay positive on my channel. And I believe Elvis loved these girls truly, and I don't think he would like anybody to be bashing them, and that's what I choose to do. So on my channel, I choose to keep it positive and to respect the women in Elvis's life and everyone who played a part in Elvis's life, because Elvis was the most respectful of human beings, and I believe it's great to take a leaf out of his book. So thanks again for joining me. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on another video very soon. Bye everyone.